My first cinematic crush. Ah, man, let me see. I've had a lot of crushes. I'm blanking on her name. I don't know her name. But she was in The Rocketeer. She was in Requiem for a Dream. I don't know them by name. I know them in the movie. Just by the movie, because that's where I fell in love with them, in the movie. My first audition was for Grease. We had to, you know, they had sides, they had a little script. We had to read off of it. I think I read Kanicki's, one of Kanicki's role. Cause I didn't have a voice to sing, so I didn't want to be Danny Zuko. So I wanted to be Kanicki, the next best one. It was fun. You know, I didn't get the role as Kanicki, but I got to be a greaser. I got to wear the jacket, the white t-shirt, the pants. Oh, the anticipation of waiting to audition. For me, it all depends on the environment. I like to be happy, so I like to go into a place with positive thoughts. So I tend to be kind of calm. I did have auditions for some commercials, but I didn't get them. I was close, but I didn't get them. My 8th grade musical, we were doing You a Good Man, Charlie Brown. The role I auditioned for was Snoopy, because Snoopy had a role, and he had a few songs and a few monologues that he had. And I was like, all right, cool. I like Snoopy. It's a different kind of character. He's a dog. He might not say much, but this dog spoke a lot, and I got it. I got the role, and it was great. By far my favorite musical play I've been in. Theater, I love it. Every day, you get something new, and every time you do something, the audience reacts to you that moment. Give yourself to the audience, and the audience gives themselves to you in a way. If you mess up, you have to keep going. Pick it right back up and keep going. The show must go on. First movie that made an impression. The Sandlot. The Sandlot. It's a baseball movie. It's for kids. The minute I watched that, I was like, wow, my 2 favorite things. I love baseball, and I'm starting to love acting. So this is great. This film about playing baseball. It was great. I wanted to be in that movie. They needed to find me. I think life, to be happy all the time, you have to find something that doesn't make you happy. And whatever doesn't make you happy, you have to look on the brighter side. So I've had a lot of life experiences and struggles and obstacles that I've had to overcome. I've done the worst, or I've been through the desert with no water, and I made it back. It was good. I'm glad school was there for me, because I was going through a lot. We all have our problems. We all have to go through our own path in life, and I had to do mine. And I'm just glad that I had school to back me up. I had friends and family that were there for me. You just got to find what you love and just stick with it. That kind of mentality keeps me going. Just always being thankful, being grateful, and smiling, because if you smile, someone else will smile. And Joey was a tough character. Playing Joey was out of my field. I'm not a mean guy, you know. I'm not a jerk or anything, you know. So it was a struggle to get to that point. How to break. All right, I'm happy one time. All right, now I got to get into character and go on stage. Oh man, it was great. It was great. The fact is, we had to bring in our own audience, and at times there was no one. We had maybe an audience of like 5 people. By the end of the show, one person left saying, wow, I thought it was going to be sad the whole time. And it was sad, then it got funny, and then it got crazy with witchcraft and this guy your brother going to you. And it was great. The feeling it was a good feeling when people came up to me saying, wow, the story was great. You told the story well. To say the least. The school changed my life. Yes. Yes, it did. Without school being there, I don't know what road I would have taken. School took me out of life, and it was a playground. I felt it was like my playground. I can play again. I found my happiness, and that was theater. Sure enough, I'm here today, still breathing, loving life, spreading all kinds of joy, smiles, and all kinds of happiness. So I'm grateful for the LACC Theater Academy. I want to build my own theater company. with my own friends. We all have voices. We all need to be heard. We all have a story to tell. So why can't we tell that story? I want to change the world one step at a time. But it's going to be hard. It'll be very difficult. But it's not impossible. So that's my story.